What's up, Compass team? We're here in the lounge at Compass, 4th floor. We've got a really special setup here at our Compass office. We want to have you guys enjoy it in the music, but also we understand you might not know how to use this equipment. So we're going to do a quick tutorial. It's pretty easy. The most simple thing to always remember are these knobs here. Try to keep them straight up and down. If these knobs are all up and down, you're always going to be in a good position. Even if they're not being used, they're not being sent too loud, or they're not being sent to one direction or another. So we can do another video if you guys like this on a more in-depth. But the best thing to do is to come in, and if you are using this setup, just make sure everything is nice and at 12 o'clock. Okay. One quick note about this mixer that's very important: if you want any sound out of it, you're gonna need to make sure that your booth is up. If this is down, no sound will come out of this unit. If you're over here, you're gonna blast everybody out. So it's always best to keep this right, again, at 12 o'clock, but this is basically your master out on this unit. Now, as you get over to the turntables, you have left and right with your mixer. The easiest thing to remember are these are like windows. These open up the window, which is opening up the sound. This is turning the sound from just this side to this side. If you have two records on at the same time, both of these up and like this, you're gonna hear a whole lot of clash. So it's very important that you have, if you want this turntable on to the left, if you want this turntable on to the right, and this is basically your window open and down. If we get in a little closer on this, which is called deck 1, I just wanna make sure everybody understands that this PH is phono, and phono is exactly what you need to be on to play a record. So on this side it's phono 1, and on this side it's the 3, phono 3. Everything else is set up for you. So next thing from here, your levels. This is again best to keep at 12 o'clock, but if you have a record that's really, really hard to get loud, you can always turn this one up. That's your channel level. So again, this is your level to this channel, and this is the window to open it. All these are your highs, lows, and mids. Best to keep those right where they are. So now, it's very simple. If you're gonna put a record on, make sure you can kind of keep your hand down here on the record. That gives you a nice base. So with your pinkies and your ring finger kind of down here, gives you a nice solid foundation to not skip the record around. We're gonna try to be very gentle with these records. Remember to take care of them. They are delicate. And then to play that record, all we need to do is just let it go.
Can I stop him right there?
Yeah. This team, another quick thing to remember about these turntables and mixer, they are delicate and they do have some motor functions that we need to be careful of. The first thing here is this on-off switch. Very easy, but very delicate. If you see the red light, it's on. We're gonna go on and off. If you don't see a light and you think that you're turning it off, you will knock this top off. Same way if it's on and you see the red light and you try to turn it on again, you could break it. So very delicate, but just make sure on and off. Also with this tone arm, the needle, you'll see this little clip here. We always advise that when you're done, just go ahead and clip that back. But then also on the other side, when you're gonna use the turntable, make sure you take that clip off so that you can use it and you don't break it. And also put it back on so then it doesn't knock off and we don't damage the needle. All right, so now if you don't wanna use the turntables and you just wanna use your phone to use this nice speaker here, we have the option of Bluetooth, very convenient. Simplest thing to do is Daddy Pig it. If you know Daddy Pig, you know he just says turn everything on and off. Easiest way to do is come over here, turn the machine on and off, wait like 10 seconds, and then just go over here to your Bluetooth and you'll see the device pop up here. It's the WRX 900 to go. Click on it and in a few seconds, which should find us. There we go. Just like that, you're connected, you got a party.